Translating into reality requires a combination. So having an idea is not enough. This is for the future innovators. Developing of two successive innovations with the non-surgical treatment requires stenosis, attempt to solve a major unmet need. Balloon aortic valve plastic, he did 1985, published in Lancet. He became a hero at that time. And of course, from 1985 to 2002, he had developed this TAVI valve. So a single goal for these two linked innovation to provide a life-saving therapeutic option for the patient with symptomatic ES and decline for the surgical valve replacement. In the 1980, 50% of them was still turned down by the surgery, the starting point of the breakthrough adventure. The first in man, I would like to tell you how this patient was there. So when we were talking about this, the most stupid project ever heard was the idea was given by many of the people, and they never wanted to really support it. Even the Edward company, Medtronic company, who were selling the TAVI like hotcake today, they refused the idea to sponsor this project. 1985, this is a very important slide. Project Balloon Expendable Valve, first announcement 1987. Roa Landmark autopsy study started in 1994, where it said that the stented valve can be useful for the opening of the CV aortic stenosis. They were looking for the sponsor from 1994 to 98. When I was working with him, complete failure, opinion of experts, cardiac surgeon, the most stupid project ever heard, just forget it. Creation of PVT, then they came with the Martin Leon, they made their own company, Percutaneous Valve Technologies, which was in New Jersey, USA. And then two engineers from Israel, Prof Cribier and Martin Leon, they partnered the and they made the valve, which was PVT hardware 2000. Tri-deflect valve polymer, then horse pericardium, stainless steel stent, single diameter, 24. The preclinical evaluation was done, speed model, in vivo testing was done, and then of course the first in man happened in 2002 when we did this. So I want to highlight about the first in man patient. He was a 57-year-old dying patient, cardiogenic shock, EF of 12%, aortic valve area 0.68, bicuspid valve, multiple comorbidities, acute lead ischemia, float, there was no femoral artery, floating thrombus and healthy loop in excess, failed transpetal BAV. So TAVI was the last step forward, and this was, I want to tell you, this was unplanned transeptal approach. It was not planned to be a transeptal, but at the table they decided they will do transeptal. They went from RA to LA, from IVC to RA to LA to LV, and then to aorta, and then put in the retrograde condition. And this was second bomb blast in the community. I'll take one more minute. There was stupefaction, enthusiasm, incredible, and fury of cardiac surgeons came again. So this was the first patient echocardiography, CT post TAVI was good, and the confirmation of this. And from 2002 to 2005, there were inoperable cases from all over the world, mostly in Europe. And imminent transeptal approach, survival for the early diagnosis. Can we have just 1 minute more? Just 1 minute. Just to conclude.
Can we have the slides, please?
Yeah. So this was 2002. The first ever TAVI offshore was 2005. The 100 landmark was passed. Edwards take up the same company PVT, which they refused, and now the new era comes. Cribier Edward valve, Edward Sapien valve, self-expanding also came up at the same time. So I would like to just show you the last slide, which I wrote this. Of course, we are doing by Safari Wire. This was the last patient which we did Edward recently, about 2 weeks back in Delhi, and this was a successful case. So coming on to the first case which we had done, this was the only Edward XT valve, which was 2011, and recently now we have done Edward Sapien 3. And the last slide which I always want to read out before finalizing this case, these were 2 cases which I wanted to show, the time is not there. Just one last slide which I want to show. So this was the last slide. Yes, this is the last slide. So 37 years in PAV, 22 years in FAME, 1995, 1994, the first ROA autopsy study, 99, the startup 2000, animal experimentation 2002, the first in man 2002 and 3, ROA feasibility study 2004, feasibility study 2005 to 7, feasibility study, CE mark in Europe 2007, 2007, 2009, 10, partner 1 trial, partner 2 and partner 3, and these were of course hypothesis of the procedure, new valve strategies and coming up, and now we can see more than 3 billion patients done all over the world. So thank you for giving this time, but this was not an easy journey for Prof Cribier to start such an innovation, because we always feel, as of now, because a lot of young people may not be knowing that it had gone a lot of hiccups before coming into a routine surgical or non-surgical procedure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Vivek. I think a wonderful enlightening talk, and in fact it's a tribute to Professor Cribier. I think he reshaped the way we look at structural cardiac interventions, and 2002 was the year when probably all this change started to occur. But one question from you, sir. you are a very
Can you speak a little louder? Yeah.
yeah, you are a very good interventional cardiologist. All of us know you are very famous. But how do you manage to take out time? Because you talk of Prime Minister, he knows him. You talk of Bollywood personalities, they know him. You talk of Ambani's, they know him. So how do you manage to run cardiology?
When I'm in
Being so
Delhi, I
famous?
work from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. When I'm in Delhi, I work till late evening. I mean, till almost 12 midnight or 1 a.m. sometime going home. So of course, our family time is disturbed. I'm really thankful to you for reminding me of Ambani's wedding, where one of the video with Ranbir Kapoor became very viral, and Ranbir Kapoor was more than happy than me. He met me next day. He said, "Okay, Vivek, it was good talk shop that I took your card." Thank you so much. But my stay with Prof Cribier was one of the fantastic journey for me. And when he came to my house in Sarika Vihar, it was so fantastic. Only for 12 hours he was in Delhi and he agreed to come for dinner at my place. Thank you very much.
Okay. Should we start? So, thank you, Dr. Vivek sir.